Welcome to Instant Anime.
Just add music.
Happy Halloween!
Woo!
Which has a frog in her throat. This is...
It goes in the cauldron, not the throat.
I'm sorry, dearies. Oh, I'll keep mixing. Oh.
She turned into just an old woman.
She got the frog out.
Yeah.
Yep. My shawl.
Oh, my shawl! Personal favorite
Yes.
from Howl's Moving Castle. Anyhow, this is a podcast. I'm Sarah.
I'm Jimmy.
And we are here on the last of our Spooktober episodes of Instant Anime.
It's the last time we can do it this year.
This year, indeed. And if you haven't listened before, this podcast is one where Jimmy and I listen to a song, pretend that it is a theme song for an anime, and then take 5 minutes to write down what that show would be separately in our little notebooks.
Scribble, scribble.
Scribble, scribble, notebooks. And then once we've taken our 5 minutes, we come together and make a mega anime of the two ideas combined.
Mm-hmm.
So we also try and do some other things and get fancy. But anyhow, this is the last of our spooky spook.
Yeah.
And the song that really brought it home was Paradise Lost by Gain.
Gain or Sun Got In or Got In
Not 100% sure.
from Brown Eyed Girls,
Yes.
but her solo song.
It will be linked in the description, but search it and listen to it now if you want to see where we got our inspiration, or you
There's a
can
music
listen
video.
later or whatever. So give it a listen.
Or don't.
It's up to you. But I'm going to get us started here.
All right.
A young woman loses a child, and in doing so, sees the ghost that they call the crying mother.
Oh.
The crying mother is a ghost of a woman who died during childbirth many years ago. The young woman has heard the legend of the crying mother, who appears to comfort and cry at the funerals of children and mothers that have died in childbirth specifically.
Jesus.
The young woman becomes very depressed and feels only the mother, the crying mother, can understand her loss. She begins looking for nearby funerals and hospitals to connect with the ghost, and it leads the woman to consider harming herself or others in an attempt to meet her again.
Damn. Holy shit. That's, like, scary.
Yeah, it's the obvious loss and then the whole mental turmoil and
Yeah.
depression and just...
I feel like it could go into, like, her becoming the crying mother, like, ghost.
That'd be a cool cyclical thing.
Like, it's somehow...
Like, she's the next one.
Yeah, like...
Or she becomes the crying sister.
Yeah, it's, like, weirdly just, like, they split the duties.
By the end of it, they're a duo.
Yeah, oh my god.
So...
Just, like, two veiled women crying at funerals and shit.
they're comforting too. But
Yeah,
you
but,
know
like,
when they
like,
show
scary.
up that, like, your child's
Shit's
not
fucked
okay.
up. Yeah,
Or you're not okay.
yeah.
And they help you, but also they...
But also they're, like, scary and, like,
They are.
crying ghosts are, like, like the moaning, like, creepy.
I didn't picture moaning like that, because
But
they're
it's
women.
creepy.
But yeah.
Yeah, that's
So
terrifying.
that's my... I really tried to spook it up.
You really did. Good news. My story involves a ghost.
Whoa!
So we'll
okay.
see what happens there. Wow. What a killer Halloween idea. That's just terrifying. So
I sometimes outdo myself as someone that
today's the day.
does not like creepy things.
On Hallows Eve, Ween. That's today. Yes, I will share my idea that I had. You didn't like Hallows Eve's Ween? Or you liked it too well?
No.
Composure. This is a professional podcast that we don't just record in a living room. Shh. Okay. So yeah, the ghost part is at the end, so don't jump on it right now.
I won't
But
be.
okay, my idea
Champing at the bit too much.
My idea is kind of the classic teens go to a lake trope. So a group of teens go to a lake on summer vacation and have a great time. That is, until the last night when they decided to do skinny dipping by the moonlight. Everyone has a fun time, and they leave the camp with treasured memories.
Oh.
Except the one that drowned in the lake that night.
Hmm.
Everyone thinks that person left early because of something embarrassing that happened on an earlier day. But during the late night swim, that person was pulled under by a mysterious force.
Oh, God.
Only one person saw it happen, but it was only the flash of that person's hand in the moonlight before it was pulled under. So it kind of like, you do a double take and it's gone, so you're like, oh,
That's been a branch.
Exactly.
Oh, this is awful. Okay.
Some would say bystander apathy, but the person who witnessed it knew that the lake was in need of a sacrifice.
Oh, stop.
The person who dies haunts their killer and drives them to madness and a confession.
God damn.
And so, yeah, the, lake force is definitely some, Cthulhu-y, creepy eldritch horror god
So one of
thing.
the other children at the camp knew that there needed to be a sacrifice to this Cthulhu
So,
creature.
the whole show, leads into, this person doing the double take and, seeing a hand and then not seeing it and then being like, oh, it must have been nothing. But, they knew
Oof.
the whole time. And so the ghost comes back and is, solves their own murder, basically.
Damn.
I didn't write that part, but that's kind of what was in my head. But I ran out of time at the five. Literally, I started, at the
Oh,
very
yeah, look
bottom.
at how full it is.
I took too much line space between my stuff sometimes.
You
but
were excited,
yeah.
obviously.
I had the whole idea, and I had to flesh it out from the start. So here we are now at the end. I put a ghost in it.
Yeah.
Totally unrelated to your ghostly idea. Mm-hmm. But here we are now at the combination phase.
Yes.
The megafying phase.
Oh, I like that.
Megafying?
Yeah.
Yeah. On this spooky October 31st, 2018. Really date the episode.
Well, I mean, it comes out on
It'll be
day.
contemporary for one day now.
Well,
Yeah, how do you want to combine your terrifying weeping?
I mean, there are children and there are ghosts.
You described it less as creepy and more of just like an omen ghost.
Yeah, but it's
Creepy. It's creepy, but I think you wanted it to be less so.
I think it's terrifying to everyone except for the young woman.
Who is comforted,
Yes.
but everyone
She
else
thinks-
can feel the presence of this.
Oh, they can see her.
Oh, it's
they
like a
can see-
visible
Yeah, she's-
visage.
Yeah, she is
Okay.
a visible crying
Okay.
ghost.
Okay. That's good. I mean, it's
That's
creepy.
good. Okay.
Did you have any ideas for combining the things?
It's not a good idea.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it involves a child sacrifice.
I mean, I already did do a child sacrifice.
Yeah, but I'm thinking
Oh, like a baby sacrifice?
yeah,
Oh, that's kind of worse.
I
yeah.
know. I'm not happy with that.
Let's steer away from
Okay.
killing a child for the show. I mean, keep that in the back of your head because it's terrifying and creepy and maybe warranted of a October 31st episode, but
It's not top
I
choice.
don't think that episode's going to get even put on Netflix. I think that's a straight to
terrifying.
Blu-ray.
You think we get Blu-ray for that?
No, HD DVD.
What was the ultraviolet or something?
Yeah.
The weird non-Blu-ray, but a step up from DVDs.
It is like DVD UV
something weird.
24K. Yeah, I don't fucking know.
Yeah,
It's kind of that.
we'll get that
Straight to
weird.
VHS.
Straight to Betamax.
Straight to Betamax. Straight to cassette. Only audio.
Oh no, this is creepy. Do you have any ideas off the top of your head?
I mean, we both have like a ghost. Mine is more like a
Oh, God.
vindictive.
I just thought of something. I'm
What?
sorry.
No,
I just
I mean-
asked you and then cut you off.
Though that's fine. Continue cutting me off, please.
Well, what if the crying mother is the force in the lake?
Oh. So she is comforting, but also requires the children that she never had.
Maybe, and then my young woman could be one of the camp counselors. there and who
right.
lost a child and is also trying to fill that void, and maybe she thinks if she sacrifices a child, they both can have one or something weird.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Yeah, it is.
I kind of like it, though.
Okay.
I think the crying mother, as you have described it, is like a real, like comforting force to women, but also because it's a ghost and it requires sacrifice.
It also could be two different ghosts that get mixed up. Like there is the comforting one, but then one like cries blood, and
right,
that's
her
the one.
sister. Her sister
Yes,
is
they're
like
twins.
the evil one. Who
Yes.
pretends to be the crying mother, but is
To
actually
lure
just
in the children.
holy fuck.
Oh God! And then the crying mother, the actual one, is trying to protect them and comfort and warn, but instead her literally evil twin is.
It's really good.
Oh God! Why do we think of these things?
It's really good. So yeah, the whole thing is this camp counselor, older woman who has just lost a child and was visited by the crying mother and then is beckoned by the twin.
The evil crying mother.
The evil crying mother that like essentially in some way conveys that you can have a child. It just is like a 1-to-1 sacrifice. Like, you help me help you.
I can bring your child to you.
Exactly.
And she's like, crying mother, thank you. You were of such great comfort.
I'll definitely do that.
Obviously. You helped me so much.
And then, bing, bada bing, bada boom, kill the kid in the lake.
Yep.
But no child.
No.
Yeah, because it's a fucking lie.
Yep.
So there's like
an evil ghost.
So there's kind of like an After Academy vibe where there's like a celestial or like an astral planey ghost. Like there has to be some sort of like dramatic irony where you're aware as the viewer, maybe not, that there's two crying mothers. Like there's two sisters. You technically not, but.
Maybe not right away.
It'd be kind of confusing unless you do finally see two at the end and you're like, wait, what? And then one cries the blood.
Yeah, it could just be...
One cries the tears.
One crying, like, black.
Yeah, like a black goo.
Yeah, or,
mucky
blood.
Muck. Yeah.
And so maybe... I don't know.
No, it's good.
Without the tears. I think that should be the only indication.
The tears are the, like, dead giveaway, for sure.
Yeah.
But before that... Does the audience know? Are they given a hint?
Do you think that's best?
Maybe.
Okay. Well.
So then is there a whole after that happening where the older woman doesn't get the child because she was tricked and therefore goes a little insane, starts seeing the kid that they killed and drowns themselves, and then that's like it?
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah. I don't want to get rid of your whole murder part because that could still work in just fine.
I think I got it. I mean, that's it. The woman kills the kid.
And then the kid just kind of torments her.
Kid torments her. Like, the actual crying mother is like, what the fuck? You were not... not exactly that, but you know.
Oh, what if the actual crying mother showed up with the ghost of the child that she drowned and was like, this wasn't me who asked this of you.
Exactly. Like,
and then she like turns around to the lake and there's the crying
just like
blood
hovering out of it, like,
and just like
oozing into the lake.
Yeah. We need to differentiate crying mother and evil crying mother.
Evil twin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Evil mother.
Lake
but
mother.
Also lake mother. All right.
Lake mother. Yeah, so that would be that. There's lake mother, there's crying mother. Crying mother essentially summons the child that was just murdered and is crying for them, crying for, like, actually the mother who lost that kid.
Oh.
And maybe she's brought into it somehow because her kid just died.
Well, yeah. I mean, maybe she just, like, immediately when she drowns the child, the crying mother shows up and you're like, wait, wasn't she over there? And then you realize there are actually two, and that's when she's like, what have I done?
Yeah, definitely.
So it would really...
I mean, it's like super... it's going to be super obvious.
But that's got to be right at the end.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be really fast between the killing of the child and then the actual crying mother and then seeing both of them.
The end of, like, all of it?
Yeah, don't you think?
The end of the entire thing?
Don't you think?
There's no, like, closure? She just, like, finds out there's 2 ghosts and then is, like, the movie or show is over or whatever?
Well, she can kill herself, as we discussed.
I guess.
And then we can have credits roll, and then we can have some other kids find the camp.
Oh, yeah.
And then...
Dilapidated.
Yeah. And then we know, oh, the cycle shall continue, or whatever.
And then you see, like, a beckoning finger.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Let's do it.
This sounds horrible.
It's pretty terrifying. Like, the crying mother is less creepy than the lake mother, but they're still both kind of like Medusa hair, you know, like wet.
Okay.
I think the lake mother does have... I mean, she can change her appearance to alter herself to look more like the crying mother, maybe, because they're ghosts.
I pictured the crying mother not like a nun, but having some sort of hair covering.
I was saying like a veil.
Yeah.
You know, like you would wear to a funeral. Mm-hmm. So
that would be good.
That makes more sense than like the crazy hair. But I think when, you know, like when ghosts go all crazy haunt-like, they get... hair stands up on end and their eyes beat out of their heads.
This is my least favorite conversation, but okay.
You started it. My ghost was at the very end.
I know. What do we want? Do we want it to be a movie? Do we want it to be a show? Do you want it to be a mini-series somewhere in between?
Yeah, let's do a little mini-series. Why not?
Okay. So what's the majority of it?
The majority of it is probably like...
the camp, or are we going back to the woman, like, during her... pregnancy, and then when she loses the kid, and then we fast forward to her being like a camp counselor.
Yeah,
like,
I think there's something leading up to her. Like, you know, she works at this camp, and then she takes her leave and has the kid, but it doesn't work out.
Oh, so she was already a counselor.
Yeah, I think so.
I was picturing it the opposite way.
Oh, she like becomes a camp counselor.
It didn't go well with her having a kid, and so she seeks out to be able to
like hang out with kids.
Yeah, to help
that makes
her
sense.
deal with
that
it,
makes
and
more
then
sense.
it's like years later.
Okay, that's fair. Whatever.
I mean, we figured out the ending, and it's very abrupt. So what do we want the rest of it to be?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of the backstory of this woman, but also I think there's like a mirror backstory of the original crying woman, maybe, like how she became this ghost, this comforting ghost, and then throughout that you get like sometimes you see the sister that looks the same.
Okay.
Like in there, so it's kind of like flashbacky. I don't know, because she's from like the 50s, like, you know, like 20s or something.
Yeah, it'd be cool if
modestly dressed.
The original sisters, while living, they owned like a big estate, and that's where the camp is like that estate got broken up, and it's like cool. The lake of the house in the distance.
Yeah, totally.
And so it's kind of in the family.
Yeah, but you don't even like...
You don't really think
You
of
don't
it.
even really think of it as like the lake. You never see it from that angle of the camp before like the event happens.
Right.
Of the drowning.
So if we're having the original lake mother and crying mother, what happens to them? Like, obviously, I outlined that the crying mother dies in childbirth, and that's why that.
Yeah.
What does the lake mother do?
Probably commit suicide or something equally awful, you know, to the effect of being a haunting spirit.
Harmed the child in some way, and the mother, her sister.
Oh, like did something nefarious before the death?
Jealous and, you know, gave her some, I don't know,
like
chicory root or something.
Yeah.
Induced
sarsaparilla.
Labor? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Something that made her sick.
Back in the day was really bad for child rearing
them or something? I don't know.
Yeah, probably.
She was jealous.
Yeah, probably.
And
like she wanted a child of her own, but she was barren.
Yeah.
So if she's
when
like...
her sister was going to give birth, maybe she wanted to kill her sister and take the baby, but it didn't work out.
Yeah,
and
she got neither.
So they're both like haunted.
And then she kills herself. Drowns herself. Something lake related.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Kills herself in the lake.
Lake house. Or in the lake, yeah.
Also, I know before we got to the twin sister ghosts, we talked about the main woman becoming one of the ghosts.
Yeah, I don't know if that...
Do we want 3?
No.
That's a lot.
That's too many. The third ghost is already the kid that the crying woman...
Yeah, but I imagined they wouldn't stick around.
No, it's more just like
it would just be like a...
She's like, look what you fucked up, and then... Poof.
I just imagined the crying mother was like, I'm sorry this happened to you, child. Let me guide you to your next place kind of a thing. Yeah. And then the alive woman sees it.
Yeah, exactly. She sees it and is like, I fucked up.
But the child doesn't stick around.
No. It's like an apparition.
Okay, so it's not really the third ghost.
It's a third ghost for a hot minute.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. I don't think there is a third ghost. I think that is...
It just ends.
That is like putting it... Yeah, that's like extending something that doesn't need extension.
I don't know if I like my proposed horror ending where the kids find the camp like 20 years later and stuff's still going on. I don't know.
No, I think the horror, the like, this is like a post credits or like or like deleted scene or something, you know, where the camp is super dilapidated and like you find the lady, however she ends up perishing, like shoots herself in the face. I don't know. I don't fucking know. You know, like she's distraught with grief because she didn't get her kid that she thought she was owed, and she just murdered someone as well who did not deserve to be murdered. Mm-hmm. Maybe it's the shittiest kid.
Oh my god!
It's Devin, the worst.
It's the shit kid from the
from Apocalyptic Apathy.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah,
him. I'm kidding. It's not.
No, he's unkillable.
Obviously.
It's Devin. Fucking Devin. No. Sorry, any Devins out there listening to this podcast.
I know a few Devins.
I don't.
They're not all bad, man.
It's just a name that I can, you know.
Just like a mad mom's like
Liam.
Carol or
Liam.
Susan. Liam Neeson? You really want to take it up with him?
Riley.
We shall not name the child at this point.
No. They're in it so fleetingly and dead, so it doesn't really matter.
Nice.
But yeah, there's still like a hokey. It's just like a fun horror movie thing to do. You know, like the lake still it never dried up, and the lake mother is always waiting.
Oh shit! What if we went a little Jumanji with it, and it was they were going to develop it. And so they, like, drained the lake,
and
but it refilled
bodies?
with, like, blood or something.
Oh, well, that's kind of weird. That's a lot of water.
Okay. Well, not, like, entirely. But, all right, we'll just have bones
blood
at the bottom
starts, like, bubbling up out of it. Yeah, I think they find...
Seeping.
I think they find, like, a lot of bones.
Yeah.
Like, a lot.
Let's go with that.
Like, a lot of human bones.
Let's go with that.
Cool. Because then it's the interpretation of, like, this has been going on for...
Yes.
Generations.
Yeah.
Of feeding the lake mother.
Ugh. This is horrible.
Sacrificed for the lake mother.
I don't like this, man.
Well, you started it.
I know.
And I finished it.
Yes, you did. Well done.
Do you want to think of a title?
You think we're there?
I think we're there.
Okay.
I don't want to think about this anymore.
I don't either, but I know this has been a quick, spooky episode.
Yeah, I know, but it's coming out late.
That's true. This is a special Halloween episode.
It's not coming out at 12:50. No one's going trick-or-treating at 12:50 on Halloween. This is like a 6 p.m. I don't know when we're putting out. Either way.
I thought we did midnight the night before.
Did we do midnight on the 30th?
Yeah. Or, I mean,
Last year?
guess midnight on the 31st. Like 11:59 on the 30th.
Oh, so it's out real early.
Yeah, so it's just a surprise.
Listenable for that.
Halloween spook.
So it's not a surprise this time.
No.
Unless we released it later. It's already out.
Yeah, I mean, people
you're
are
literally listening to it right now. Never mind.
Faniel?
Faniels?
Yeah.
I wonder when he'll catch up to an episode and just like, did you call your
guys?
Just because my name's Daniel doesn't mean you can name your fans Faniels.
We should do a Twitter poll. What do y'all want to be called?
Yeah, get 0 responses. That's a good idea.
Yeah, it'll make me feel very sad.
Yeah, not gonna do that. But I think we should think of a title.
Yeah, okay. I guess it's fine that it's short because it's a bonus.
It's a bonus.
Okay, I feel better.
I can't put that much more effort into this. This ain't no Sunday episode.
All right, then give me...
There was an episode like 3 days ago already.
That's true.
All right.
It's very true.
And there's going to be another episode like 4 days from now.
Yeah.
Okay. Title words are
Yes.
lake word, ghost word.
Lake and ghost.
Water word.
Camp word? I mean...
Camp, no. Camp lake word. Camp, like a lake camp word. And a ghost word.
Do you just want to expand it back to water and ghosts?
Water, sports, ski word.
I choose water skiing and apparition.
Ah, the water skiing apparition. And he's like, oh,
That sounds
hello.
much too jovial.
Hello. Is there a ghost boat? Those are my 2 words. Yes, let's do like a water-related word and a ghost word.
Okay.
Cool. All right, do you want to do a water word or a ghost word first?
I'll do a ghost word.
I'll do a water word. 3, 2, 1, drown.
Haunt.
The haunted drowning. Ooh, okay. Switcheroo, 3, 2, 1, beckoning.
Mirror.
Like reflection of the
Yeah,
lake. and
like the mirror
That's good.
finish of the water
Sheen.
lake.
Yeah.
Plus, I figured we'd call it Mirror Lake if we wanted
Oh, that's
to make
cool.
it creepy.
Yeah.
Anyhow,
You can see yourself in Mirror Lake.
and the ghost.
And that's the key, that's the tagline too.
Oh, see, that would be something kids would do. If you look at midnight, you'll see the ghost
If you
reflecting
if
back
you say
in Mirror
Bloody Mary
Lake.
3 times in Mirror Lake, a giant Bloody Mary will appear and you can drink it. Even if you're underage.
It'll be the kind with all the fixins stuck on straws, tiny hamburgers and pickles.
So many grilled things.
Delicious.
I love Bloody Marys. Sometimes too spicy.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Ignoring our wonderful words. What about the Teary twins?
The teary tyranny of the teary twins.
Is it a little too lighthearted then?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, a little bit more serious than the Teary twins or whatever. What about like a sister's sorrow?
Oh.
And then like the Legend of Mirror Lake or something like that.
Oh, that'd be campy. I like it.
It's very long as well, but
Yeah. It is long. That's an anime title in a nutshell. It's either one word with a weird name attached, or it's very long.
yeah. But we could do Crying Mother, or I know that's
The mystery of Mirror Lake, the story.
that's very Nancy Drew.
I know. It's funny.
But I don't think this is gonna
This
be
isn't a
that.
Nancy Drew mystery.
No.
She'd be like, fuck this, I'm out.
Bye.
I'm out. Bye, bitches. The Hardy Boys can dig this one.
Yeah, give that one over. I think I said Legend of.
Legend? Yeah, that's
Mirror
better
Lake.
than mystery.
And we could knock out the sister part. and
No, I
just
like the
have-
legend because of the whole, like, draining the lake at the end is.
No, I'm saying we wouldn't need the Sister Sorrow : Legend of Mirror Lake. We could just call it Legend of Mirror Lake. If
Oh,
you
yeah, I do. I think the Legend of Mirror Lake is, like, ominous and cool.
want. Okay. Do you want something in front of it?
I did like A Sister's Sorrow.
Okay.
Like, it's pretty cool. A Sister's Sorrow : The Legend of Mirror Lake. It gets everything out.
It really does.
That we
and it
would
also
need.
sounds like a weird horror title.
Yeah, like again, Hardy. But not. Because Hardy Boys was basically vanilla fucking... They stole the gem in the museum and us 3 boys are on the... I don't fucking know.
That's cool that boys were allowed to deal with gems.
Yeah.
That's a high level
Yeah.
stolen object
Yes.
to send some boys
Well, they were
to.
world renowned. As was Nancy Drew. She got called up all the fucking time.
Yeah, I did not read the Hardy Boys books.
Neither did I. I had
But-
one, and I don't remember reading.
I was quite a fan of Nancy Drew.
I liked the computer games of Nancy Drew.
I bought one of those games once and it was completely broken and it was really sad. So I never got to know the joy of a Nancy Drew game.
You're missing out.
I think I am.
There's that one that Game Grumps played that was like...
It looked incredible. Just magnificent.
He threw a snowball. He missed. Yeah, so we ended up with A Sister's Sorrow,
The Legend of Mirror Lake.
Yeah.
If we can fit it on the thing, that'd be great.
It's going to be 2 lines probably, but we've done that before.
It's true.
No problemo.
Yeah.
That's great. Who do you want to be in this show?
Oh, Jesus.
A Sister's Sorrow, the
Legend.
Legend of Mirror Lake.
There you go.
A Hardy Boys tale.
Maybe. We'll see how the licensing goes.
See how that goes. I don't even know.
One of the boys gets just sent into the lake.
Fucking Devin Hardy.
Gosh. Were they the ones that always had the flashlights? Like, they drain the lake and they find a flashlight. It's like property of Hardy Brothers.
And like a sweater vest.
No.
With his name on the tag or something.
No.
Hardy. God, that'd be stupid. Or that would be funny. Just as like a nod, there's like a magnifying glass.
I think one of the kids in the cabin should be reading a Hardy Boys book.
Or, a fake kid detective.
Smarty Boys book.
Smarty Boys. Smarty kids.
Because, I mean, we still have the camp.
Yeah, so
those kids are not broken yet.
Yeah, there's like a whole part of it where they're just like, pass the boomerang, Billy. And he's like, I tried, but it came back.
Oh, Billy.
Yeah, I don't understand boomerangs. It came back to me. Hell. I've never thrown a boomerang. Does it really work? Like in a U?
If you
throw
do
it right?
Yeah.
You have to throw it in like a arc, though, somehow.
You just have to know what you're doing.
You got to be Australian.
I've thrown them, and it didn't work. They just landed on the ground.
So you're real good.
Oh, yeah, the best.
You're real good. If it landed on the ground, that's like halfway to landing back in your hand.
Sure. Sure.
I would
like fly away into space.
I would probably be like a camp kid that doesn't get murdered.
See, and I was thinking back to the original Sisters when the crying mother.
Oh, you'd be a past person?
Yeah, I was gonna be one of the like midwives.
20s midwife.
Mm-hmm. Or 1800s, depending on how many stacks of bones.
Yeah,
we want.
who the fuck cares?
1890.
Interns, do some research on how long it takes for people to become bones
In a lake.
in a
Freshwater lake.
highly acidic freshwater lake.
Oh, okay. There's a hot spring,
A
too.
lot of algae.
Yeah. But, yeah, I figured I'd be like one of the nurses.
That's good.
Way back when.
Cool.
When the evil twin manages to
Yeah.
harm her sister and the baby, which was unplanned.
Yes.
Recapping for all y'all.
Just in case you're tuning into the final minutes of this episode.
Weird choice, but all right.
Yeah, okay. Well, hi. It's October 31st.
Happy Halloween. You missed most of it.
Yeah, so I think you're a past person, and I'd be a future kid. I'd be like, skateboards.
Yay!
I couldn't bring my skateboard. It didn't fit in my backpack.
Bubble tape. Is that what that stuff's called?
Hubba Bubba.
But that wasn't the tape
Zebra
kind.
gum.
Oh, that was cool.
I did like the flavor of that one for some reason. It was like instantaneously gone, but
Like most gum.
for the 1 second that it was there, you're like,
Oh,
there's
that's
some good
nice.
gum. Oh,
Oh, well, it was.
all right, well. It's a gray mass in my mouth now. Because it was white. I think that one was white.
Is that the one where you could lick it and, like, dye your forehead with it?
Oh, fuck. I don't know.
Well, that was definitely Big Red.
Is that bubble tape? Big red.
Big Red? The cinnamon one?
The cinnamon one?
If you licked the wrapper and, like, put it on your face, the cinnamon oils would, like, burn you.
Oh, God. That's painful sounding.
Yeah, it wasn't great. I
What's the
never
yellow,
did this.
What's the yellow one?
Juicy fruit, of course.
Juicy fruit.
That's a good one if you don't like your teeth.
I think I did like juicy fruit.
It's delicious.
I got a hella sweet tooth, yo.
You do.
But I don't chew gum that much because it hurts my jaw.
Oh. Oh.
It's good, though. It's good. I don't need to eat gum.
I chew gum when I'm feeling nervous because it helps
See,
relax
as this
you.
role, I'd be a kid who loves gum. And I wouldn't even...
You'd be blowing the
I'd
big
be blowing big bubbles.
and-
I'd be like, I wish I could skateboard right now, but I guess I'll put on my swim trunks and go in the lake.
Because it's all dirt roads here and it wouldn't end well.
It wouldn't end well. There's too many fucking rocks. Excuse
Now-
my language.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's going to get you stuck in. Okay,
That's a paddling.
we know who we are. Do we want to...
Cast
Yeah.
people, as in the sad
I
mother.
mean, pretty much we've got 3 women.
Yeah.
Those are the
but
main
like,
characters.
oh yeah, if we do spend not a lot of time, but like a good amount of time in this 1880s
We want to set up some
time,
backstory,
yeah,
right?
we want some like interesting.
We can, speaking of tropes, we can do it where, like, the kids go to a museum nearby and they learn all about the sisters who started this program for kids and the camp and the
Off their
estate
land that
and
they
all
got
that
from their
stuff.
father when their father passed away.
So we get all that backstory,
Yeah.
and then the kids learn, and
I thought we were trying to veil that they were sisters, though. Are we veiling that there were twins, or is that kind of...
Oh, I figured we knew that they were sisters. It's just we didn't know about the two ghosts impersonating.
Okay. We didn't know that there were two ghosts. We didn't know one ghost is impersonating the other ghost to get sacrificed.
Yeah, as being evil lake mother.
To drown people. Not just women.
Anybody.
Equal opportunity.
Mostly
ghost.
children? I don't know.
Ageist.
Didn't ask.
I don't want no old bones.
Jeez. But are you cool with that? Like, we learn about
Yeah,
them
that's fucking great.
as
Hardy Boys go to
sisters.
the museum.
It reminds me of Hocus Pocus, where it starts in the past and then it comes to the present day, aka 1990.
Golly gee willikers.
And,
1993.
They, it was like a story they were talking about in school or whatever.
I got a new zip-up hoodie, and it's made of a weird, scritchy material.
Oh, Lord. It's a windbreaker, you idiot.
And it's purple and neon green and pink, and I love it.
The zipper's a different color.
And the zipper's bright yellow. And it glows in the dark.
Wow.
Hell yeah. Like my moon boots.
What a time to be alive.
Boing, boing.
Anyhow, so we've got backstory
Hot
figured out.
Wheels, yeah.
Who do we want for
That's a good question.
these three strong women? Not that they need to be twins, but I mean, obviously, Mary-Kate and Ashley.
Oh, God, no.
Okay.
I was thinking, doesn't Sarah Silverman
Have a sister?
have a sister?
She does.
There you go. But do they play the twins in Bob's Burgers?
They do.
There you go.
Okay.
Animated twins make it less funny, and therefore... I know, maybe not comedians. I kind of want maybe serious British actors, right?
Oh, yeah, we could put everybody in
Because they'd have,
Britain.
like, accents.
That would make more sense with, like, a big estate,
Big
I feel
estate in the countryside.
Yeah, the idyllic British countryside.
With a lock.
All right, let's aim high. Let's have Keira Knightley
Oh, shit,
as
yeah.
the crying mother,
Ooh,
the good one.
yeah. That's good. Some other lady is the twin. I have
Right.
no names in my brain.
None?
Zero.
Okay, well, what about the young woman who's the camp counselor?
That's a great question.
Actually, I want Emma Thompson as the good mother, the crying mother,
Oh.
and Keira Knightley as the woman who loses her child and gets tricked into sacrificing another
Oh, okay.
child.
The main girl.
That's what I want.
Gotcha. Ooh, Emma
Because
Thompson.
Emma Thompson is the best.
Yeah.
I adore her.
I don't think we've had her in anything
No,
either.
and she should be in absolutely everything possible.
From now on, Emma Thompson.
That'd be
That's
great.
good. What about Diana Rigg from Game of Thrones, Avengers, etc.
Oh my god,
As
I love
as
her.
the evil.
In The Avengers, oh my god, favorite show as a teenager.
It's so funny.
Wanted to be her
It's so funny
badly.
saying Avengers in 2018 and not meaning the Marvel universe.
Oh, those silly... No.
Those silly superheroes.
No. Never.
The real Avengers.
Yes. with
Is it Diane Rigg or Diana?
Diana Rigg.
Okay.
It's Diana.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, because she plays like a pretty evil, malicious
pretty
character
badass.
in Game of Thrones. So
You think she'd be down to
hell yeah. Well,
be
I
the
mean,
lake mother?
Probably not, but yeah. If we pay her
Theoretically,
enough,
That'd be awesome.
because she's fucking cool.
Yes, she is.
She's so cool.
She and John Steele? No, Steed. John Steed.
I don't know.
Ooh.
The other Avenger.
Yeah. The main one. Anyway, doesn't...
Cool.
Best show.
I've never seen it.
Well, Amazon does have the box set, so
Ah. Well.
be ordering that soon.
All right. Yep. You hear some keyboard. Interns, get on Amazon.
It's on Prime. It'll be fine.
Anywho,
Have we done it?
I think we've done it.
We have casted ourselves and some badass ladies.
Badass ladies.
And now,
We done.
well, we can tell everyone about...
Who we are? I'm Jimmy.
I'm Sarah.
Thanks for listening to Instant Anime.
Just add music.
You can follow our Twitter where we post GIFs and tease new
Little
episodes
sneak peeky sort of stuff.
at Instant Anime Pod.
Or you can check out where we host Podbean. instantanime.podbean.com.
That's a website you can go to and click a bunch of links And everything is clickable in the podcast descriptions, such as the music videos and stuff that you would want to hit.
We have the suggestion form if you want to give us a song. We have the Spotify playlist. And we have merch.
Or if you're just on Spotify, you can just search Instant Anime, and then we'll show up as the podcast and the playlist.
Wow.
It's pretty cool.
That's all the things.
That's pretty much it. Thanks for listening.
Happy Halloween.
Spooky times.
Yeah.
See you next year for a next October Spookoween.
Hashtag spooky season.
Hashtag spooky season.
Hashtag spooky season.
Bye-bye. Get that candy.